Hello everybody, I am Miss Mess. Welcome to my channel. If you're a subscriber, first off, thank you for being a subscriber and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be going and doing a reset on my pet room. The first thing I want to do is get blankets and area rugs out to wash. The second thing I'm going to do is to start condensing down any garbage I may have. So in order to do that, I need to fill up pet food containers. And as you can see, unfortunately, the whole bag did not fit in this container. But I have some help to empty it out a little bit. As you can see, my cat cows are bellying up to the trough. That's Sammy and Dino, my 17-year-old babies, and they're helping me out there. Once I try and do that, what I'd like to do today as well is to go through my closet. Everything is a mishmash. It's not in its designated area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shift some things around, go through, pick out any garbage, put like things together. That mirror that I just pulled out is supposed to be in my daughter's room, so that will go into her room. Things like random, why is there tinfoil in this closet? There's absolutely no reason for that, so that needs to go back downstairs. And so I'm just going to continue doing that and wiping as I go. And as I'm finished wiping, I will be putting like things together, making sure all the garbage is out and thrown away, and getting it as clutter-free and organized as I possibly can. This is a container that I normally keep all of my cleaning and supplies and things like that, just random pumps that I use for large gallon-sized bottles of cleaner, vacuum cleaner attachments, small little things so they don't get lost on the shelf. Now I apologize, you're hearing the squawk or the squeal or the yell of my 25-year-old cockatoo Carl. We just adopted him about a month ago. He's still adjusting, and if you're not in eyesight, he doesn't care for that too much, and he lets you know. I decided to put the cleaning products up higher and put all the pet products a little bit lower, just to make them in easier reach for my kids and my husband if they happen to be feeding them. It just seemed like the logical idea. And that there is a collection of my dad's hats. He used to wear hats a lot, and it's just a happy memory, and I just want to keep them up and keep them safe from the pets. Nope, don't do it. My back. That bag of cat litter is extremely heavy, and I just decided once I get rid of the panels right there, I will just drag that into the closet instead. Just a quick vacuum of the area. I do go back and vacuum it one more time, but just to get it tidied and cleaned a little bit in there. Something that I did not think about doing was wiping the floor down with a baby wipe, but in all honesty, it was really just dusty, not dirty. I wanted to vacuum there really quick because I'm going to be sitting there and dismantling all these panels, and I really just did not feel like sitting on the dust of the ages over in that corner. Die, panels, die. I hate those things. They're just a huge pain in my rear. So what I'm trying to do is just work around the room, vacuuming, sweeping, and doing that sort of thing, shifting things out of the way and sort of cleaning one area at a time. I found that this is actually more efficient. Normally I would just take everything out of the room, but that just clutters our hallway up like crazy. So I'm not going to do it. And then of course, the bag is full, shocker. So I need to change my vacuum cleaner bag real quick. Now I'm going to drag that cat litter box like a dead body across my floor. Oi, oi, oi. So I'm going to ask my kids to chip in. I asked them to take down all the feeding bowls and things like that, the litter catcher, and they're going to go and wash those up for me. Like good little minions. Something I wish I could do is put down a litter mat right there, but unfortunately my cats use it as a litter box. I know, disgusting, right? And so we just end up having to just sweep it straight off the floor, and it ultimately saves us a great deal of mess and disgustingness. Yes, I'm using the well-known foot pusher method so that I don't have to bend over and push things around as often. I learned it in Sweden. This is just like a classic illustration of my life. The vacuum cleaner hose is sucking on my clothes, the panels are falling over, it's just pure chaos. I do have a container that holds the rabbit food. Give them a mixture of a pellet that's 100% Timothy hay and also the oxbow. The oxbow is pretty healthy too, but I prefer the other organic ones, but they're very expensive. So I mix them together in this container. But right now that's being washed and sanitized. And here for you, I left in a little bit of my cute little hoppy bunnies. This is Wednesday in Pugsley. More rescues. We got them from a local shelter. They had been in a very abusive home prior, a hoarding situation. So we're so happy they're living with us. They're just the cutest little things. I found a great cat tree online at Costco.com, and so we are going to be replacing this cat bowl shortly. I hate it when they get all scruffy like this. It's just gross. So in the interim, I'm just giving it a good vacuum, getting all the fur off of there. The rabbits like to sit on the bottom, so it's just covered in black rabbit fur. Now the litter tray had already been changed. I just need to go through and sweep everything up. As you can see, it's just absolutely disgusting underneath. My daughter's in charge of cleaning the rabbit tray, and she has been falling down on her duties. You see my cat sitting in the window. Don't they just look absolutely thrilled? Now, in case you were wondering, I need to clean the head of my vacuum cleaner. So I normally I would use a shop vac, but I just went ahead and used the head of my vacuum cleaner, and I just figured I'd clean it and sanitize it after. I am using an acidic toilet bowl cleaner right now. You can see where it's turning white. That's where there's urine on the floor. And I find that this particular cleaner, because it is meant to kill urine and build up in toilets, it works really good to get that urine up off the floor. The only downside is I have to make sure that I clean it off the floor quite thoroughly so that it doesn't get on the paws of my animals. And you can just see how absolutely filthy that baby wipe is, just from one quick pass. It was so caked on underneath that tray. It was quite disgusting. I used a puppy pad underneath me because I find that I it's hard for me to squat for long periods of time like that. It's just easier for me to get on my knees. So putting that puppy pad down kept my clothes and my knees cleaned. I did not want to put my knees on that floor. Gross. Oh, look, see, it's turning white. Disgusting. Now I'm just going to go over it with the steam mop and make sure all that cleaner is off the floor, as well as just give it a good steam clean. It just makes it nice and shiny. Something I also want to mention is do be careful if you do decide to use an acidic cleaner. These are not actual wood floors. These floors are actually made of a laminate that is pressed from stone. So it is safe for me to use on this particular type of floor. I would not use this on any other type of laminate. So it would be best for things like tile or this particular brand of laminate flooring. I'm just giving the trash can a quick wipe down. As you can see, I'm working around the room and cleaning as I go. It is so much more efficient that way. Now I'm moving on to the rab area. That bag has their orchard grass hay in it. And so I'm just moving that out of the way. I like to keep it up on that chair so they don't get into it. But it does get very dusty. So I'm just giving that a quick vacuum, as well as their bed and the surrounding area. So now that all the cat dishes and bunny dishes are washed, I'm just putting in new filters for their water and getting everything set up and their cat food bowls filled, as well as the bunny feeder full. Sorry. Oh, there's Wednesday. She's nice and happy, unlike her fictional counterpart who's always sour. And now we have a nice after shot coming up of all the nice clean tidiness. I hope you guys really enjoyed cleaning with me and getting this pet room nice and tidy. I just want to give a shout out to all of my subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, if you could do that, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like and comment, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.